Welcome back to another crypto video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, hope you're doing fantastic. Today we're going to check out Cosmos Atom, as it seems to be absolutely resilient and immune to the downtrend right now. Also just want to say massive thank you to Mub, Peter, Alp and Kara for being patrons. That's really awesome to see. They have received their copies of the ebook that I've literally just wrote and published over the last 6 weeks. So if you do want to be a patron and also receive this ebook, which will add value to your life, and if it doesn't, you can even get a refund. I'm that confident you're going to love it. Please do become a patron. So awesome. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and let's jump in. So Cosmos is trading at $42.91. It's up 16% on the day, and we can see the market capital is 12.2 billion right now, with a 24-hour trading volume of 2.9 billion. When we look here over the 30 days, we're up a whopping 76.5%. Over the 2 weeks, we're up 50.2%, and the 7 days we're up 41.8%. So this is super bullish, and I'm not really sure why, but I just wanted to take a look at it because on the daily, I mean, things just look really parabolic, euphoric, lots of thrill and excitement here because we've already taken a massive pump of 100% over the last 18 days. And I want to look at some potential resistance and support levels, because what happened before when we had an impulse like so, we corrected pretty hard. We had all the accumulation, we took this swing high, we impulsed to here, and we retraced all the way back down to that 0.786 Fibonacci zone. And we've had the same kind of thing happen. We had this accumulation range of this double bottom play out, and we can see that this Fibonacci retracement comes down to the golden fib level at 0.618. So it's much more ideal, much more conventional that we consolidate here, and we got that massive spring. And now we're looking at potential resistance levels, and it's very clear that the $44 zone was a very, very strong level of resistance, and that's why we got rejected at that particular level. And you can see right now we are getting rejected even though we have that very, very long surge of volume. So if we look at retracement levels here, just take the impulse wave, you would imagine that we might come back down to around $32 to begin with, the 0.5 and the 0.618 as well. These are key levels, and we've also got the diagonal support level as well. So we've got these supports, that's 2 data points right there. And if we do fall back down, maybe it's likely that it doesn't happen so quickly, because last time it took 93 days from the top. So if it took maybe, let's say, 60 days this time, if it was a slow retracement and it took 60 days, that would take us through to March or February, and then we would potentially see these Fibonacci levels tested before we get a potential bounce to the upside. So that's one particular path that I think could potentially happen, is that we do retrace, we bounce off this $32 region because of the previous all-time high, and then we retest the support, we break through, we come down lower to $28, or we immediately just bounce off of this 32 level and we see that retest of the resistance at $44, because this $32 is a massive area of resistance because of this particular wick over here. And you can see we're really overextended on that 20-day moving average on the daily time frame. I cannot see any bearish divergences here, but we can see that we are overbought on that RSI, so keep an eye out on that particular level. The other thing to also check is on the 4-hour time frame. It actually looks like we are consolidating quite well, and this indicates a lot of support at $34 region, and the $34 region is where we had that long wick showing there's a lot of buying pressure, and we're just getting higher high lows and higher highs, and they're just coming in one by one, just like so, rising channel. So if we can keep rallying, retest this $44 zone, and we break through that resistance, that's when we're going to get some absolutely tremendous looking results. So the first price target that I would be looking at for Atom is $50 over there, if we can break through that $44 resistance. And the next one would be $54, and the golden fib target right there is $59 if we can break through with a lot of momentum, and I think that is very, very possible. But we just got to wait to see what happens, because we've not got any confirmation of breaking through. Even though this looks super bullish, you can see this is a very, very big resistance area on the 2-hour time frame here, this $43, and of course the $44 just above. And right now we've kind of taken a halt. It's a bit of a lull, the momentum is slowing down, and maybe we're going to see a bit of a reversal trending back down to $32 range. I think that is quite likely at this point, just given the amount of support that we have there. But maybe we'll just come down to 35. We can't really put a pinpoint on it. There's no specific price that we could come down to, but we just got to keep an eye on those support and resistance levels in order to dollar cost average and enter your buy zones if you are holding over the months and years. So pretty keen to see what Atom can do here. Really bullish. Targets of $51 if we can break through this next resistance, and I think that can happen soon. Otherwise, we come back down, we fall out the rising channel, and then potentially we retest the support over at $32. I think we'll retrace quite quickly if that does happen at the golden Fibonacci support zone being 29 or 28, and the 0.5 being 32. But I suppose we shouldn't neglect that 0.382 level as well because of the support we've got around here. So I think that's quite likely that it's going to play out. If we hop into that 15-minute time frame, everyone, we can see that 35 level of support is pretty much written along here. So we could fall out and just come back through like such. Something similar to this, but then we're looking at potential head and shoulder patterns, which could also be kind of brutal if something like that played out. I don't think it's going to. I think Atom Cosmos is a fantastic project anyway, and the momentum looks really good from here. So hopefully we can see those big price targets pump to $50. That would be really nice in the market. As you can see, up 6.6% on the day. It looks really good. So if you're new here, do subscribe to the channel. Consider becoming a patron if you want to receive the ebook and many other exclusive benefits. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.